Hello everyone, today we come to the Edmonton Valley, which is a zoo.
Because of COVID-19, inside the zoo there's only one-way pass. And then we can stay as long as we want, but the entrance times need to be arranged. And also due to the COVID-19, they are not allowed to hang out anything. So we do not have maps. But fortunately, there are maps that are like that everywhere. And also tents like that around the way for us to ask questions. Okay, let's start our journey. Aren't they cute? They are the standard-tailed meerkat. Meerkat are a member of the mongoose family who live in colonies of up to 30 animals. They all have different jobs: babysitter, teacher, and hunter. Meerkat have some immunity to venom, which allows them to eat scorpions. Look for the dark marking around their eyes. This mark helps reduce the sun glare. Their habitats are normally semi-arid, open, hard, or stony ground, and their diet are insects, air-track, small reptiles, and their lifespan is around 12 years.
We are in the spider monkey area. The spider monkey are excellent climber and leaper. I will take a good shot.
Do you see them? They spend most of their time in canoe, but occasionally forage on the forest floor. Squirrel monkeys live in tribes with complex social relationships. The babies are carried by the mother, with help from other females in the result. Squirrel monkeys are often used in medical research because they have the largest brain in relation to body size of any primates. Of course, not as big as humans, I guess. So their habitat are tropical rainforests, mangrove forests, and their diet are insect, fruits, leaves, frogs, bird eggs. Lifespan 20 years. We are going to see the lemurs. Going to wait right here for. It couldn't be too much people in a closed space due to the special circumstances. We are asking a zookeeper to get some insight. Hi, Darby.
Hi. So we have 3 different species of lemurs at the zoo. We have mongoose lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs, and black and white rough lemurs. They all come from the island of Madagascar, and all 3 of them are endangered. Our black and white rough lemurs are critically endangered species. And one of the reasons why they get endangered is because people chop down their trees to turn them into things like furniture, paper products, because there's a lot of mahogany growing in Madagascar. So it's important to purchase paper products that are FSC, or Forestry Stewardship Council labeled, to make sure that you're protecting lemurs. And it's really cool that we have them in our zoo so we can show them off and show how awesome they are if people want to protect them.
Thank you
You're
so much. Okay, let's go in and check it out.
It looks like a panda, black and white, even though much more leaner. Black and white rough leaner. These tree dwellers are found in rainforests, as she mentioned. They are most active in the morning and the late afternoon. They spend most of the day feeding, resting high up in the. Lemurs are very vocal and use facial expression, body posture, grooming, play, aggression, and scent marking as form of communication. Hey, it just ran away. Haven't noticed that. Oh, somebody come and put fresh water. Okay. Will it run up there? Okay. Wait till the people leave. Okay, it came up.
I think she's eating a snack.
Oh, there's also a
house at the back there.
A turtle.
In the house at the back.
African spring turtle.
You look in that little opening above the light, you can see that's where he's in his little house.
My greatest apology, ladies and gentlemen, due to this family trip. The time has limit, and also some of the animals are not as active as others did, so we missed some of them.
Gosh, there was one, and there was one right above me. If it jumped down, oh my gosh.
He's up high.
The tree is outside the cage. Wouldn't they come out the cage?
I can't believe they let him
Yeah,
go like that.
yeah. If the tree was like,
Seems dangerous.
yeah, an animal can
But I
come
guess
out.
they're not predators. They're just good for-
Yeah, they're like pandas. They just eat.
But panda actually eat meat.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was right above me. Right there. Okay. They are expert climber. So this probably means they will not fall down, right?
So the cutie patootie you just see there are called red pandas. They are the most active during the evening and early morning hours, mostly the dusk and the dawn. Their red and white colorations allow them to blend with the red moss and the white lynxes covering trees found in their natural habitat. The red panda is found in high altitude forests like the mountains of Nepal, Myanmar, Burma, and central China. The red panda are omnivores, which means they eat both plant and meat. And that means they like to eat bamboo, fruit, acorns, roots, insects, and occasionally eggs and small birds. Fun fact, red pandas have an extended wrist bone that acts like a thumb for grip. Red pandas climb down trees head first, using their tail to climb to grip the tree trunk as they descend. And also, do you know, a red panda's tail makes up almost half of its total length, and their large tail is used for balance and act as blanket when sleeping.
You see that? They are literally on the roof, and there was nothing to block them. If they want, they can just jump down. Yeah, if they want, they can just jump down as they wish.
Oh, barnyard. We get all the farm animals.
Oh, that goes on top, John.
That's what I was looking at.
There's the call.
How did they get up there?
Call.
Wow, they are good climbers, eh?
Oh, there's honeybee. Right there. Honeybee.
Yeah, there's a peacock.
Feathers that are like a big fan.
So that's male, like only
That's-
male have tail feather. And there's also
Their feathers have
chicken.
been trimmed over.
Oh, they don't have their full plumage?
Oh, and the one without the tail was like the female.
Oh, Leah, there's your pig. You were looking for the pig?
This is Hamlet, this is Ophelia. They can use the toilet about 80%, but it's like a toddler.
Oh,
They sit, spin, heel, they know their names pretty well.
Oh, and they know who feeds them too.
So we do a
So
little bit
that's
of training.
Hamlet and Ophelia.
Right, and if you're into Shakespeare, those names. But these guys will live for about 17 years. Right now they're, I believe, 4. Don't quote me on that.
I
They're pretty young.
see. They are young.
Before COVID, they were in their baby-like skin. And then after I came back, they had spots and their adult colors. Oh, they're cute, but they're
Yeah. They're getting old.
Oh, over here you got black and white. The fellow on this side is just a black one. Oh, look at those.
It's in the corner.
Lynx.
Sleeping, you can see his eyes are closed.
Are you sure? Because I feel like his mouth is moving.
This is the Canada lynx. are well adapted for hunting in North Forest. Its wide fur paw distributes weight over the snow and helps the lynx to move quickly. Even through the deep snow, lynx are not fast runners, so they have been sneaky to catch their food. Sometimes lynx lie in hiding spot for several hours before punching on its prey. So its habitat is mostly dense boreal forest. Its diet was snow squirrel, rattlers, birdfish, deer, and their lifespan was 15 to 20 years. And when they produce young, it's 1 to 5 per liter, and their size was about 5 to 17 kg.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It's
there
a
you go. You wanted to see. These are northern wolves, so
Arctic wolf.
Yeah, that's why they're the white ones, and not the gray ones.
They adapt to survive sub-zone temperature. Up to 5 months of darkness and weeks without food. Oh my gosh. So to blend in with their surroundings, they are usually white with gray or brown undertongue.
The gray wolf.
Well,
No,
remember how they paste?
Arctic wolf.
They paste around their enclosure, and it was
Yeah.
even bigger.
And the gray wolves are bigger.
Well, about the same size.
They're timber wolves. They're really big.
Well, they weren't.
They're at least another foot higher than this one.
Their habitat are high Arctic tundra. Their diet are muscle, carbon, articles, wolves. Their lifespan are 7 to 10 years. That's the red fox.
He's right. You see that beam there? He's to the right of the beam. Over top.
They have
of the
a
hill.
reputation for being
On top of the
cunning
hill.
and intelligent.
Oh, I don't
They are able to cleverly adapt to living in many environments, including busy city, and have excellent sense of vision, smell,
right on
and
the
touch.
right.
Their habitat could be forest,
Head, you see?
prairies,
You
desert,
see this
mountain,
log lying across
and
here?
city.
So just look over top of the log, and there he is. See?
Their lifespan are 3 to
Yeah,
12
see him
years.
now, right?
Their diet are rodents, which is like rats, rabbits, fruit, and current. Tiger. You can see the height of fence.
Boy, he's a big fella.
A Siberian tiger.
They know how to
He's a
climb.
big fella.
I'm scared.
Siberian
I'm not
tiger.
scary.
So that's the Siberian tigers. They are the largest of all
That's
cats.
not the one that.
Their thick fur helps to keep them warm in cold,
Yeah, it's
snowy
not as
forest
big
and
as-
mountain of Russia. Their black string blind in with the deafening light of the forest, making them invisible from enemies and prey.
Oh yeah?
Unlike most cats, they are excellent swimmers and avid bather, so they love water.
Bye-bye, tiger.
They are kind of like a solitary animal. They establish a territory by scent, marking scratch ground or tree by their claws.
A lot of small mammals and reptiles. Some of our mammals are monkeys. We have a golden lion tamarin and a geldie monkey. We also have some sloths and a very cool African species called the hyrax. You'll also see some of our meerkats inside. And then for reptiles, you'll see some snakes. Some of our oldest animals at the zoo live in here. Our ball pythons are 30 years old. We also have a green iguana named Stella. And a beautiful parrot. She's called an Electrus parrot. Her name's Electra. You'll get to see her inside as well. So yeah, it's filled with some really great animals.
Thank you, Dad. Most people, when they see that, they think that was like kangaroo, but they're not. They're actually red-necked.
So now we get in. The first thing we see was the fire stink. It's commonly known as fire stink because its scientific name was too long, and I don't know how to read it. It's not a well-studied species. They are found in numerous forest locations in Africa and has been observed living in burrows to remain cool during high temperature. So let's get a close shot at it. But during the wet season, they will spend more time above ground. Their diet consists of small lizards and beetles. They are considered to be giant skin reaching around 15 inches in length. This one was a blue-tongue skink. They are solitary animals except during mating season. When this skink threatens, it will be puff out its body, open its mouth, stick out its blue tongue, and kiss. The female carry egg inside their body just before birth. The egg hatch and the young skink are born live. Wait, that's a slender-tailed meerkat. Meerkat, are they supposed to be here? It's reptile blue, right? Anyway, meerkat are members of the mongoose family who live in colonies of up to 13 animals. Meerkat use their tail to balance when standing upright, and they have been immune to violence. Habitats are semi-arid, open, hard or stony ground. This is a rocky horse. It haven't been moving a lot. That's a brush hyrax. The brush hyrax is not as heavy built as the rock hyrax and have a more narrow muzzle. And the brush hyrax are found in many protected areas of Africa. Its habitat is rocky outcrop. Wait, that's a bald eagle, right? Aren't they supposed to be high up in the sky? And his name was called Zeus, who hatched in wild in 2007. But due to reason unknown, it got to a farm field and then a cow stepped on her wing and acquired amputation. So that's why it do not look that well. Now, my favorite bird. Snowy owl. In autumn, snowy owls leave the Arctic tundra and migrate south to places like Alberta. Unlike most owls, snowy owls hunt during the day because they have adapted to living in 24 hours of sunshine during an Antarctica summer. So that's a right-tailed hawk. It's most commonly hawk found in North America. Red-tailed hawk help farmers by eating mice and other rooters on their land. So now let's meet the griffon zebra. It's the largest of 3 zebra species with a stick range mouth and large rounded ears. Although related to horse, griffon zebra are more closely related to monkey. Griffon zebra are usually because they form lasting bonds like plain zebras and horse. Their group composition changes regularly. Herds are usually made out of female zebra and their young. Their habitat is semi-desert plains and savanna, and their diet are grass, bark, food, and leaves. Their lifespan was around 18 years, 30 in capacity.
It's quite interesting. I feel like the animal here is not really covered. Those are follow gull, right? Those are follow gull, right?
Pelicans.
Oh, those are pelicans. And they can definitely fly out of there. I feel like they are not doing so because they're settled.
Flying on patrol. They have their wings on their shoulders, forward, and their wings are back, and they fly in formation. They're quite simple.
That may not even be the half size of a real moose. A real moose should be 8 feet and 9 feet on the width. That's a guanaca.
It's a type of a llama.
Guanaca. Yeah,
It looks like,
that's why I thought it was a llama.
oh,
Or a llama or an alpaca, but it's not.
I wonder what's the difference. The Ghana is close relative with the llama, and it has not been domesticated. So that's the difference, right? They live in members consistent of dominant male and several female and offspring. I feel like that one was the male and that one was the female. Or maybe I was wrong. Like their camel cousin, Ghana are able to survive in long dry periods without drinking.
Oh, he comes back down.
Their food are grass, forage, wood, shrub, and they live in dry mountain plain, grass and scrub.
Takin, T-A-K-I-N. Never see this before. They are close relatives or distant.
Distant relative of a musk.
They are the distant relative of musca. This is why it look interesting. Evolution and biodiversity.
A lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Well, those always seem like happy animals.
The one at the Winnipeg Zoo, Katie was moving her head like this in a figure eight, and
And they, was it an otter? I thought it was a porpoise. Are you sure?
no,
It was an otter? Sea otter?
no, it was.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. He came. Oh, look at. Whoa.
Look at them. They came up right near. Oh, another one. And they're
Well,
all over.
they're putting on a show for you.
Sorry, this is the first time I make a video about anything like related to zoo. And when you go to the zoo, you mainly see animal. There isn't like much of history context to talk about. So I just quickly go over with animal and add in some part of our family trip. Though we miss some of the animals in that zoo. Some because they are not that active, other because this is a family trip. When you are on a family trip, there are kids around it and you just want to go as fast as possible before kids start crying to go home. I'm really sorry about that, and if you have any suggestion, please tell me. And if I say anything wrong or missed any detail about animals, please type it in the chat. Your suggestion will be best help for me. Thank you.